Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin and the fact that we've bounced off the 100-day moving average. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. So we discussed this possibility in a video a few days ago, the idea that we could in fact bounce off the 100-day moving average. And the only reason is because, well, we've seen it act as support in the past. Even if you go back to the last bull market, there were times when we more or less held support at the 100-day moving average. And so this is one of the reasons why we said, all right, let's keep an eye on this, because if history is any indication, we could see a bounce. Now, first of all, I think a lot of people are getting ahead of themselves and they're scheduling their Forbes interview already because they've seen this bounce. Let's take it one day at a time and don't schedule the Forbes interview just yet. Of course, we could go put in a new all-time high. Of course we could. And in order to do so, we would only need to go up a modest 21% or so. But what I would like to say is let's keep an eye on some of these other shorter term moving averages that we fell below. Okay? So remember, we have not tested the 100-day moving average since October. Okay? And this is the first time we've tested it. We haven't even gotten back up to the 20-day or the 50-day. And in fact, we're seeing a cross of the 20-day below the 50-day, which a lot of times is a bearish sign. Now, I would say though, the 20-day and the 50-day, they're not really that important. I think a lot of people would more so be interested in looking at the 200-day and the 50-day, and that's what we talk about when we talk about golden crosses, death crosses, and golden crosses, and the idea that in a bull market, one of the things you want to see that golden cross. Okay, now it's tricky, and one of the things we discussed a year ago, actually, it did play out. Okay, if you weren't watching the channel back then, we speculated, and we'll walk you through this. We speculated that the first cycle over here, and let's actually switch this over to an exchange where we have a little bit more data. So we'll go to the Bitcoin all-time high history index. Okay, so we speculated back in the bull market or back in the bear market that during the first accumulation, well, the second, this one was the first one, but during this one, we only had one golden cross, okay? One golden cross, and it sort of kicked off the bull market, okay? And we also had this was our death cross that was the end of the bull market, okay? So death cross, golden cross. And then we go to the next one, and we had two golden crosses. Okay, so we had a golden cross here, and then we had another golden cross over here. And what we said was, let's dubiously extrapolate and say, what if it takes a little bit longer for the next accumulation phase, okay? And the idea is not that it's a fake golden cross. It's just when you get into an accumulation phase, these moving averages are just naturally going to cross over one another because the price is just going up and down and more or less just staying range bound for a while. Okay, so when you say range bound for months at a time, you're just naturally going to get these crosses of these moving averages as they track the price. Okay, and then in this one, we said, hey guys, what if we get 3 this time? Everyone's going to be expecting 1 or 2. So we had a golden cross and then a death cross. Golden cross, death cross, okay? We had another golden cross, and it was here that we said, you know what? What if we continue to have longer accumulation phases, just like we've looked at in the past? And again, we had another golden cross, okay? So we've seen this play out 3 times in a row. Each time, we had one more golden cross than the prior accumulation phase. We're nowhere even close to having a death cross right now, okay? The 200-day is at 35,159. The 20-day is at 56,927. So the thing I think that we need to look out for, okay, in the short term, what I think we need to look out for, yes, we have a cross here, which is not the most bullish sign. We want to see if we get above these moving averages. Okay, this is what we want to see. Again, this is a nice candle, 9%. We did speculate that it's possible to get a nice bounce off the 100-day moving average because, again, prior bull markets, we've seen it bounce before. Let's see if we can get above these levels. And if to make it to those levels, we would really need to decisively go to above $57,000. So if you see the price of Bitcoin going above 57K and then just continuing higher, I would say there's a decent probability, decent, not nothing you can take to the bank, decent probability that we may be putting in a new all-time high. Okay, if we just get rejected, and you know, maybe we do something like this, and we kind of get rejected here, and we just keep coming down, then there's still a decent chance that we go and test our trusty, well, historically trusty, bull market support band. Okay, and so this is what we want to keep an eye on. Currently, the bull market support band now is at 45,647. So that's the 20-week SMA. The 21-week EMA is at 44,959. So these are the levels that we would want to hold as support in the event of a correction. And in fact, you can see that we had a cross of these two moving averages just recently, and we've discussed the implications of that in the past as well. So hopefully this video is informative. Hopefully you look at this and say, hey, you know, we knew that a bounce off the 100-day moving average was possible. We've seen this many times before. We now got it. From here, let's take it one step at a time and see if we can in fact continue to move up, or if this is sort of a relief rally during a longer downtrend to at least the 20-week SMA. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Also, remember too, I should say that these types of rallies, if it lasts for a week or two, like if we do something like this, if this happens, then this would probably be really great for altcoins. Okay, this would probably be really great for altcoins. Make sure you guys check out the premium list into thecryptoverse.com if you want access to weekly reports and videos, exclusive ones, the risk dashboard, the Into the Cryptoverse app, the premium only live streams, the Telegram alerts channel, the Telegram chat room, and the first Into the Cryptoverse NFT coming very, very soon. Make sure you guys check it out. You can sign up and pay with crypto if you want a discount of like 15% or something. That'll wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Let's go for 330,000 subscribers. Give the video a thumbs up, turn on the alerts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.